tell. Mixing nut with a. She got thick, but she wanna get thin again. Drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skim, cause she wanna be Kim and them.
She's about to tear it up.
Thick, but she wanna get thin again. Drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skim, cause she wanna be Kim and them.
Is currently in progress. There are 6 weeks remaining. To all Hoopers who can hear my voice, the Dunk Fest has started.
Hey, welcome in.
She think I'm sexist, trust in my words, I'm fishy, dyslexic. Give me my space, I'm intergalactic. Before I give you my Insta password, I'll give you the pin to my hand. Alright, this ain't stainless steel, it's platinum. Dinner table, I got manners.
You're on beat, let's go.
Dave just came in an Aston, I'm making that Maybach music. They're trying to insult me. Something they exclusive. If you let the drumstick beat, then something gon' leak me playing exclusive.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as I like for squinting, can't just stare. We're made from thick and thin, she don't really fix on. Brown, bam, could've changed my mind, I was halfway there.
100, you won't fit in one SUV. So many years, do you I got too many when up. If you lost me the next 2 weeks. Alright, let's send that address through really
MP.
Great game.
He said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
The National Basketball Association and the Dallas Mavericks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using inappropriate language or gestures, entering the court or acting clubs. Spectators engaging in any such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or ring staff member.
Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The Dallas Mavericks have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Spurs? Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Welcome to the Western Conference semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Fox, and it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. And for the Mavericks, we've got Davis, the magician out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford, and it's Marshall in at the 3, the small forward. So Dallas will get the first possession. Davis sets a screen. Thompson in the corner. No good with the triple. Outside, Fox. Back to Zohan. Pass to Fox. From past the arc. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Launches it. And the 3 is knocked down. Deep ball, good. A nice shot from the magician.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner. But we'll just have to see.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's the magician. To the paint. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Team foul. At the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good. Here are the Spurs with the ball. It's a three-point game. The wide open look here for Fox. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempos and getting him to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Wembanyama passes to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, a screen. Deflected by Gafford. Here's Davis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot on the wing. And it's Sochan missing.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Outside, Davis. For the 3. And he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from the Magician.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Vassell outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That free throw, no good. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. And the second free throw, good. Dallas leading by 5. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's the Magician. He has 6. Lively with the screen. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fox passes to Sochan. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Number 28, 2 shots.
That free throw good from the Magician. Good on both. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Sochan. Here's the 3. San Antonio again missing. Dallas leading by 7. Gafford kicks to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Puts it up. Dallas no good that time either.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Back to Sochan. And it's denied. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Outside, Fox. Here's McLaughlin. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama finds Fox.
And just look at the effort from Thompson on defense. Still an underrated part of his game. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Sohan. The Mavericks making the shot. The shot's good.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's the Magician. 8 points for him. Vassell grabs the board. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's McLaughlin. A special move before the shot. McLaughlin's got 6.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's the Magician. Out to Thompson. Fox with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
So quick. Fox plays with incredible pace on both ends, and this man is hard to slow down.
Lively the pass to the Magician. That one falls. 10 points for him.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Spurs trail by 5. Here's McLaughlin. He's got 6. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Sohan missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's the Magician. He's got 10. Thompson in the corner. And stolen by Vassell. A pass to Fox. Back to Vassell. Fox feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 5. Thompson for 3. Knocked away. And they'll get another chance. Here's the Magician. Thompson passes to Marshall. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the Magician. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
A different look for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Malik Beasley comes in for Najee Marshall. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Klay Thompson. And the Spurs with possession. Trailing here by 8. Hauser. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the Magician in that last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was his highest output of the season. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
San Antonio making a switch here. Rynum's checked in. Lively with the screen. Here's the Magician. Oh, good on the triple.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Outside Fox. And another basket for San Antonio.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lively with the screen. The Magician passes to Lively. Yes, that goes in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
left side, Irving. .107 left in the first quarter. The Magician passes to Lively. Pass to Washington. Misses the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Lively, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Fox from outside, good on the triple. And now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
Outside Irving. Washington with the screen on Fox, the Magician, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Magician's got 19 points. Spurs trail by 4. And here is Fox. He's got 9. Traps in the tray.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that three. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
For 3, Beasley, and that one released in time, but no good. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, leading by a point. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. And Wembanyama is out there with Robinson. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the shooting guard position. Here's Hauser. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Hauser's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. Irving for 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Hauser the pass to Robinson. Now Johnson. And Davis sends it back.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that wingspan to work there.
Dallas making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Here's the Magician. He's got 19. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Again, Johnson missing. The Mavericks leading. Here's the Magician. There's a screen by Washington. The tray. The Magician no good. The Spurs have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Moving against Johnson. Here's Hauser. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. A rebound by Washington.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Johnson down low. He's against Martin. Johnson's shot is off.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's the Magician. Fires top of the key. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Champagny. He's covered by Irving. Back to Wembanyama. Over Washington. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's the Magician. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. 4th, Anthony Davis.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They've provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford comes in for P.J. Washington. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Johnson outside. Inside. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to the Magician. Screen by Gafford. Here's the Magician. Hits it from three-point range. The Magician's got 5 points in the quarter.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now, here's Johnson. Wembanyama with it. No good there off the double clutch.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to the Magician. From downtown, another three for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Champagny. He has yet to score. Johnson outside. Second shot opportunity. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Martin. Down low. Here's the Magician. 27 points for him. Pass to Gafford. Here's the Magician. Now Dinwiddie launches it from deep. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McLaughlin. 6 points for him. Wembanyama finds Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the dunk by Sohan.
Good read from Johnson. Every year he seems to improve as a passer.
Here's the Magician. Rebound San Antonio. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
Dallas, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 4. Sohan, the pass to McLaughlin. Great D that time from Davis.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
In the corner, it's Martin. Pass to the Magician. Off target with his 3. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Martin. To the middle, here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Anthony Davis. Lance Thompson in for Martin. Here's the Magician. Down low. And finished off by Lively.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. Jacks up a three. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Nice use of the pick there. Fox lost the defender and capitalized.
Pass to the Magician. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's the Magician. Lively with the screen. Here's the Magician. That one goes in. The Magician's got 29 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let it roll.
Here's McLaughlin. He's got 6. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Lively with the screen. Shoots. The Magician no good. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Sochan, the pass to Robinson. Back to Sochan, and the dunk by Sochan.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Here's the Magician. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's rebounded by McLaughlin, and it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 12-4 run. The kick out to Fox. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
There's the Magician. Dinwiddie passes to the Magician. Lively with the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They're trying to punch their ticket to the next round. Shaq, what's the key?
They don't need a key. As long as you have a ticket, that's the thing that gets punched.
Wow. There's things I could say, but on myself, don't want to get punched.
Very wise choice, Jet. Just smile and nod.
Okay.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Spurs leading by 4. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then it's the Magician, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The offensive rebound, Sohan. Another shot. No good that time. Davis with some nice D. Dallas shooting 43% from the field. A nice shot by the Magician.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Now, here's Fox. McLaughlin, the pass to Fox. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's the Magician, trailing by 2. His shot misses. Outside, Fox. Here's McLaughlin. Good finish at the rack off the slick feed. McLaughlin's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And there's the call on the Magician. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Spurs with possession. Here's McLaughlin. He's got 8. Outside, Fox. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
The Magician passes to Gafford. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's the Magician. He has 31. Pulls it up. 6 to shoot. Screen by Gafford. Here's the Magician.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's Sohan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Mavericks trail by 7. Outside, Davis. Here's the Magician. Davis sets a screen. Launches a 3. A nice shot by the Magician. The Magician's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Davis. Marshall passes to the Magician. Count that bucket. The Magician's got 36.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Washington's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. And you look at the Magician, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Now, here's Vassell. Nothing on the board. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Washington. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's the Magician. For the lead. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. To the inside. Here's Fox. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the paint for the tie. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
Fox passes to Vassell. Back to Fox. One's off, still out of sync.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
The Magician passes to Davis. That one's not going to go. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And Fox gets it to go.
So good at getting to the bucket. That time Fox pulls the string and leaves the defense high and dry.
Here's the Magician after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks. Spurs also with the sub. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside, Fox. Sohan with the ball. Now guarded by the Magician. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Spurs shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And that one misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's deflected. Johnson with it. The kick out to Fox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
He's so quick. The only chance you have against Fox is to give him tons of space.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Davis, and it's Beasley in for Klay Thompson. Now, here's Dinwiddie. No scoring in this one. Here's the Magician. Lively with the screen. Here's the Magician. Drained for 2 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Outside, Fox. McLaughlin. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Lets a floater go. The Magician no good. San Antonio leading. Picked him clean. And he drives in. And he goes in for the dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's Fox. 28 points for him. Dinwiddie with some nice D. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Out to the right wing. Here's the Magician, and he has 42, so they take the lead. The Magician's got 45 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Pass to Sohan. Now, here's Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. Got a hand on it. Now, here's Washington. Defended by Sohan. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 5-point Dallas lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Spurs trail by 5. Johnson outside. Here's McLaughlin. He's got 8. Shoots. Johnson can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Pass to the Magician. A three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
Out left to the wing. He gets that one. The Magician's got 49 points in the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Here's Champagnie, still scoreless. Pass to Robinson. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. Mavericks leading by 5. The Magician passes to Beasley. Here's the Magician. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Johnson against Lively.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any line of play because of his versatility.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Spurs making a switch here. Ramu Kelishvili is checked in. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Fox. Johnson dishes to Fox. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Gafford. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Here's the Magician. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
Contest twos, right? We'll contest the twos and contest threes, but no layups.
Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else right now, willing to give in other areas. Dallas, Derek Lively comes in for Davis, and it's the Magician in for Irving. On the court right now for the Spurs, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. Outside, Fox. Going inside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
There's the Magician, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Spurs trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to McLaughlin. Wembanyama against Gafford. 5 to shoot. Floats one. Wembanyama, no good.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Fox with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's McLaughlin. Wembanyama. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
For 3, Marshall hits the three-point bomb. Marshall's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Mavericks leading by 14. Here's the Magician. Rebound San Antonio. McLaughlin's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's McLaughlin. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Thompson against Fox. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. Good D by Thompson. Here's the Magician. Thompson outside. The Magician, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Mavericks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And I clearly think they showed to be the better team over the course of the series.
Hey, anytime you can win in 5, I mean, tonight, of course, they are way out in front. You take a lot of that mojo into the next round. We'll see if they can keep this same sort of competitive attitude as the stakes get higher. The competition also gets tougher.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Magician.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Vassell with it, guarded now by Marshall. Wembanyama sets his screen for Vassell. No good that time. Confident play we're seeing out of it.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Washington passes to the Magician. And another one falls.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. So the Dallas Mavericks have won the series and eliminate any chance of a comeback with a big-time win here in Game 5. And, Greg, it's on to the conference finals for them.
And if there was anybody doubting this team heading into round 2, this series should have erased any of those doubts. A convincing win for a team whose championship hopes are looking bigger and brighter.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony,